So some introductions to the more ookie spooky things for children more so, and also for adults, I guess, because everybody watches cartoons and movies pretty much. So these are more non-music media things that can introduce people to the more gothically inclined lifestyle and being a goth and everything. Basically, all things ookie spooky that aren't music. Meow! My cat's being noisy. Meow! Now, obviously, cartoons is an easy way to start, because what kid doesn't watch cartoons? Some obvious ones are mostly oldies, such as Beetlejuice, like the Beetlejuice cartoon. Great intro there. Danny Phantom is another good one. Both of these have a female character, who is Goth. You've got Sam Manson in Danny Phantom, and I don't even remember the name for the one, Lydia or whatever. Yeah, I think her name's Lydia. Pretty sure his name is Lydia. Yeah. Both these ladies are wonderfully gothically inclined. Obviously, Lydia from Beetlejuice, I hope I'm saying the right name, is much more gothically inclined than Sam Manson. She's not that gothically inclined, but she's definitely goth. She just never changes her clothes. Yeah, that's right. So those would be two very obvious starters, and Danny Phantom, in my opinion, is like cartoon gold. Like, that is an example of a great cartoon. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Especially if you're into more ghost kind of things, because, as the name says, Danny Phantom, yeah. Yeah, another more, I guess, young stuff would be things like Goosebumps. Because, honestly, I think everybody read Goosebumps when they were in, like, elementary. Everybody read Goosebumps. That's another, like, wonderful, wonderful place to start. And this is an ookie spooky thing, but it's not really introducing the world to goths, because Goosebump isn't really a goth thing. It's an ookie spooky child level horror sort of a thing, but it's still kind of an ookie spooky thing. And Goosebumps, they did have a little bit of a TV show, a little bit of movies, there are also books, so they kind of go into multiple realms. So if you've got a kid who loves to read, Goosebumps! There's also Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I believe it's called. Yeah, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's another book that's a good example. However, you're better off buying the old version, because the old version had awesome fucking artwork. The new version is... The artwork has been toned down to be more suitable to children, because apparently a bunch of people had a hissy fit that the artwork was too dark. Oh. But no, the artwork is one of the good fucking things about it. Simba, why? Are You Afraid of the Dark is another TV show that's good. That was always on, like, the child's kind of stations. Yeah. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yep. That one, I loved that one as a kid. Definitely ookie spooky, but still very, very child-friendly. And I know some kids did actually find the show to be genuinely scary. I never did. And honestly, I don't get what's scary about it, but same with Goosebumps. Like, there were some kids who found the book scary, and I don't get it. But that's another great place to go. Invader Zim's another cartoon that was pretty dark, I guess, and a little bit more, and is very popular with goths for that sort of reason. So, those are some kind of the TV shows, and I guess books as well. Yeah, and the movies again, Beetlejuice. Movies. I mean, come on. Beetlejuice is an obvious choice with movies for media for the ookie spooky gothic and kind of whatnot. Sweeney Todd is another one I would really, really recommend. Sweeney Todd, however, is not child-friendly, really. I watched it when I was little, but most parents would object to their child watching a musical about a serial killer. So that one isn't really for the youngsters to get introduced to goth, but it is still a great one, and I would recommend watching it. It's something I watched when I was little, so that's why it's on here, is because I watched it when I was a small child. I guess a more recent one would be Hotel Transylvania and the new Dark Shadows. Those ones are a lot more recent. Holy shit, are they good? And both of them are completely suitable for children, especially Hotel Transylvania. That one's pretty much made for children. I haven't seen the second one, Well, actually, yeah, no, I did see the second one. Very forgettable. But first one, great. Bloody great. Same with the new Dark Shadows movie. Oh, that was so good with Johnny Depp in it. Fuck, that was a good movie. But that is another good one for the youngsters, because it's funny, it's got humor in it, without being too adult. Okay, there is some adult stuff in it, I guess you could say. Some scenes, I guess you would cover their face up with a box of crackers. But those are some of the ones I'd highly recommend, honestly, personally. Most of these I know are old because they're what I grew up with. I mean, you're not going to find Danny Phantom or Beetlejuice on TV anymore. You're just not. And most of the current kids' cartoons, I'm sorry to say, they're not very good. They're not very darkly inclined at all. Honestly, I think most of the current cartoons are complete shit, except for an occasional few here and there. Like, fuck. What's a good current cartoon? Oh, The Regular Show, that's a good one, but it's not really for kids. But it's not really a kids' cartoon. And I mean, South Park's still going, but as it stands currently, there's not really any gothically inclined young kids shows, cartoons right now. I mean, even Teen Titans was a little bit gothically inclined with fucking Raven, but I mean, the current Teen Titans Go thing is a fucking abysmal piece of shit. Don't watch it, it's not worth your time. But the current cartoons are not very good, so unfortunately for more alternative-y, gothy, darky inclined TV shows, especially for younger kids, you're really gonna have to go with the oldies like Danny Phantom, The Beetlejuice Show, and Are You Afraid of the Dark, and those shows. Those were good. Those were gothically inclined. There's another one that was an anime that I watched when I was little that, holy shit, it was dark. But it's one of those ones that I do not remember the name of, so I can't really put it on here, because I don't remember the name of it. I wish I did. But, yeah, I guess I babbled for 7 minutes about this, so that's really all I've got to say. So, yeah.